Hey, YouTubers, something pretty damn cool. I'm in the garage right now. Yes, the garage on this kind of overcast day. I'll get into that a little bit later on. It's a overcast day right now. It's about to rain, or it's going to rain pretty soon. We're having kind of a rainy weekend overall. Anyway, the house is keeping, smoking this briar pipe, and smoking some Sutliff Heavy English. Let's light this bad boy up, and I'll explain the weather and also explain some other shit. Whew, holy crap. A lot of smoke. Holy crap. Yeah, this produces a lot of smoke. Whenever you do the charring light on a pipe, which is the false light, it always produces a ton of smoke. Unless, of course, you're using like a flake or something. Use a tamper so the lighter doesn't get too hot. Anyway, anyway, wow, it's smoky as hell. Holy shit, smoky. So, yeah, we're supposed to have a very rainy weekend. It was raining somewhat yesterday, and it's going to rain today. It's also going to rain tomorrow, I think, or at least in the middle of tonight, like late tonight, like 12, 1 o'clock or so, which kind of conflicted with our plans. We were going to a wedding this weekend. I know I mentioned this wedding, big ass wedding, like the big ass cigar. So, so yeah, we were going to go to a wedding. It was a three-part wedding this week. Or three-part wedding this weekend. You might say, what do you mean by a three-part wedding? Isn't a wedding a wedding? And the answer is on Friday night, which we were not planning on going to, and we didn't go to anyway, was a cocktail party. Cocktail party. The main barrier with the wedding was it was far away. It was up on the North Shore in like Danvers. And we're really nowhere close to that. I'm not gonna say where I live, but you get the freaking point. It's like over an hour away. Over like it's a decent way away. Yeah, that's part of the reason why it's kind of a. It's not like it's like 5 minutes away down the road. Originally, my family and I were planning on spending the night in a hotel, renting a hotel up there. But unfortunately, we couldn't find any openings, and hotels were like $300 a night, which is a lot of money. So yeah, yesterday was the cocktail party, and we weren't planning on going to that anyway. And then today was supposed to be like a bonfire on a beach, and basically it got canceled because of the rain. So we were supposed to go to a bonfire on the beach, and it got canceled because of the rain, which really sucks in general. That sucks in general, but I mean, it's not worth it to just stand out in the rain. It's like, no way in hell. And then tomorrow is the actual ceremony itself, the actual wedding itself. And we're definitely going to that. I mean, we're definitely going to that. I mean, obviously, we're going to that. But, even so, I mean, it's going to be a long drive there, a long drive back. And also, we're going to be spending, several hours there. That's why we were planning originally on getting a hotel room because it's about an hour drive there, an hour drive back, and also we would spend like probably at least 4 or 5 hours there or 6 hours there. And that's one thing to do if you're young. You know, you're very young and you're very peppy. You know, you have a lot of energy. You know, a lot of yuppies do that. You know, a lot of yuppies do a lot of traveling. You know, a lot of like back and forth traveling. But you know, when you're when your parents are 65 years old, it's like my parents are 65 years old. It's like, you know. Yeah, that's a little bit different. There's a difference between being a young, you know, 25 or 30-year-old guy and being like a 65-year-old adult. So you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I think the actual wedding itself goes from like 4 o'clock to like 10 o'clock tomorrow, and we're gonna stay for at least 5 hours. So it's gonna be like an hour there, hour back. So yeah, but I mean the rain conflicted with our schedule, and what's funny is I keep saying this is. Last year around this time, we were lacking rain. I mean, in Massachusetts, you know, the northeast area. So for people who are wondering, we've had an incredibly rainy summer here in Massachusetts this year. Yeah, the 2023 summer this year has been rain, 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 tons of rain. We haven't been lacking rain at all. And then last year, the 2022 summer was dry as a bone, like where there was a huge water ban in effect, like the lawns were like bare dry, like yellow dry, gold dry. And I mean, it's funny how things change because because last year around this time we were just, you know, trying to get as much rain as possible because we were so low on rain. Like the reservoirs were so low, you know, they were so low because we had such a terrible summer, such a dry summer. And this year it's just been rain, rain, rain. Or to put it another way, this year, the 2023 summer, either one day it's rain or the other day it's hot as hell, like hot as hell. So yeah, New England summers are very different these days than they were, you know, 30, 40 years ago. Because we used to have a lot of like in between weather. A lot of like in between weather, not as much anymore. Like it's either been hot as hell or pouring rain this year. And last year was dry as a fucking bone. You know, like the lawns were dry. The water department was looking around for people who are illegally watering their lawns. You know, because it's like, you know, because it was so dry. So I don't know, climate change maybe. So anyway, not getting into a big debate about that. So anyway, that's my little ramble about that. That's why today we're not going to a bonfire because unfortunately it's just, yeah, just it's supposed to be rainy, rainy, rainy. So anyway, have a nice day, YouTubers. Pretty damn cool. Bye bye.